Hey everybody, Brian Altano here, and in today's gaming news, modders have gotten GTA 5 running on Switch, and you have to see it to believe it. An executive from EA Japan has criticized the rating board for allowing Stellar Blade but censoring Dead Space, and a brand new showcase of upcoming Xbox indie games is on the way. It's the Daily Fix. Hey, if you're thinking of playing through Grand Theft Auto 5 one more time before Grand Theft Auto 6 launches next year, modders have figured out the one place you definitely haven't played it yet: the Nintendo Switch. Now, GTA 5 launched in 2013 and the Nintendo Switch launched in 2017, so you'd think that maybe the Switch would have no problem running such an old game since it tends to get those pretty often. But suffice to say that the iconic open world crime game isn't exactly a perfect fit for Switch just yet. However, game developer Superstar South isn't giving up and recently shared clips of GTA 5 running on Nintendo's hybrid handheld, and hey, it's not terrible. The dev stated, "Console is running at handheld mode, clock rate, no overclock. The recording is not as smooth when compared to hardware video output. As you can see, it looks pretty solid in the visuals department, but is definitely pretty choppy once things get moving. That is, until the video gets a few minutes in and the game freezes and crashes. Still, I'm such a geek for weird experiments like this, and I can't even begin to imagine the tinkering it took to get this game this far, so I'm hoping they continue working on it, or that Nintendo, I don't know, finally puts out a more powerful Switch Pro next year that doesn't struggle to run software from a decade ago. I don't know, man, a boy can dream." You may remember that the GTA 5 source code was leaked late last year in a huge breach at Rockstar Games, and now that modders have obtained it, it's allowed them to attempt wonderful port experiments that weren't at all possible before this. Officially, Rockstar has some sort of a, weird history with putting their games on Nintendo consoles, although shout out to GTA Chinatown Wars on DS, I love that game. But they did port the recently released GTA Trilogy to Switch, and after several patches, it runs decently enough, so who knows if they'll ever put GTA 5 there as well. Until then, we'll have to hope that modders can pull it off, or, I don't know, just play it on Steam Deck, where it actually works pretty well. Up next, the hot new action game Stellar Blade is out this week, and it features tons of slicing and dicing of various enemy types in all forms of hyper-violent, over-the-top, and triumphantly uncensored ways. But one executive at EA was reminded that the recent Dead Space remake wasn't afforded the same luxury when released in Japan. In a series of posts on Twitter, EA Japan General Manager Sean Noguchi questioned the computer entertainment rating organization, aka CERO, for allegedly banning horror game Dead Space over features he claimed also appear in Stellar Blade. He said, "What's going on, Zero? The Stellar Blade demo was really fun and absolutely action-packed. However, Zero, you denied our Dead Space a rating because it included cross-sections of severed body parts and internal organs. But here, we have both cross-sections and insides on display, passed off with a 0D rating. I find this hard to accept." So yeah, he's clearly a fan of Stellar Blade. He just wants to know why Dead Space got censored. For those of us living outside of Japan, which is probably most of us, a 0D rating allows anyone age 17 and over to purchase the game and is the second strictest rating in Japan, behind only the Z rating intended for those aged 18 and over. Dead Space was reviewed and granted no rating by Zero, meaning it is unavailable for sale in Japan, at least officially. You literally can't buy it there. The official Stellar Blade Twitter account confirmed that Stellar Blade will be uncensored across every region, and as a huge fan of blood and decapitations and generally unabashed gore and horror in games and movies, I'm all for that. But yeah, it seems a little hypocritical that Dead Space got held to a different standard. So come on, Japan, do the right thing, release Dead Space properly. Children and adults all over the world, and especially in Japan, yearn to diagonally slice necromorph limbs with advanced mining equipment. It's only fair. Make the world a better place. And finally, if you're an Xbox console owner and you're wondering what to play next, well, we got you covered. IGN is partnering with Xbox in a brand new ID at Xbox showcase, which will feature some of the most exciting upcoming indie games from around the world, including Vampire Survivors new content, Dungeons of Hinterberg, 33 Immortals, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, and more. The brand new ID at Xbox showcase will premiere on Monday, April 29th, 2024 at 10 a.m. Pacific. In addition to being packed full of trailers, gameplay reveals, and much more, the crew of IGN's weekly Xbox Xbox show, Podcast Unlocked. We'll be breaking down all the biggest moments revealed in the post-show immediately following the main event. Who knows? Maybe we'll even get one of those, and it's available right now, style shadow drops for this one. I love those. Those are always my favorite. I love being able to just get a game the second I find out it exists. If you'd like to tune into the ID at Xbox Showcase, IGN will be hosting the live stream on IGN.com, as well as across our accounts on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, the IGN app on your phone, the IGN app on your TV, and tons more. For example, how did you watch this video that you're watching right now? Huh? Just do that again, but for ID at Xbox. Super easy stuff. I believe in you. You got this. That just about wraps us up for the Daily Fix today. I hope you have a great Monday and an even better week. And even Tuesday. I hope Tuesday goes well for you. Tuesdays always kind of suck. If you're looking for more Stellar Blade coverage to coincide with the game's launch this week, IGN will have a full review plus an hour-long review discussion on our weekly PlayStation Show podcast Beyond this week. So come join us. Both of those will go up first thing on Wednesday morning. Keep an eye out. I promise you, we're going to try to keep it as spoiler-free as possible. I have a lot of things to say. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you back here tomorrow, which unfortunately is a Tuesday. We'll get through it. See you soon.